Hey, how's it going? And today I wanted to show you, I haven't done a video on this in a while on Robot 12, but I'm getting ready to start filming some short animated films. I'm drifting back into animation slowly, so I'm going to be doing some more tutorials on animation soon. But I wanted to show you this Robot 12, which I think is super, super cool. I'll go into F11 here, and if I go Alt P and go into play mode, this is Robot 12. What appealed to me about this was this mask, because I like these images that can appear on here. So what I wanted to do was, I felt like you could almost create like you're talking to the robot. If I click in the scene, well, I have it set to 5 masks right now, but these masks are really easy to make. And so you could say something to it like, what do you think about that, Robot 12? You're not sure? Okay, me neither. So I think it's just super cool, like the potential it has for storytelling, especially if you could come up with more of these masks. And they're just 1024 by 1024 black and whites that you can even change the color of the robot. So it's just, and I'm going to show you how I set it up, at least to control it with the keyboard. So if I go into the Robot 12 blueprint here, you see it, there it is right there. And then this is all set up off of a construction script. These are all just parameters. This is just for the materials, because if you click in here, let me select the Robot 12. So these are all parameters that we can adjust. And then here you can see the, I guess it's called the face emissive mask. There's 11 of them that you can kind of go through, but I'm just controlling 5 of them. But all this stuff can change. Like you could change this color to a green and all different kinds of things, you know, so you could change the color to reflect the mood. There's a lot of things you can do to this. Like if it's mad, you could give it the angry eyes and turn it red. And then if it's happy, you could change the color of the eyes. And you could all control all of these parameters. So that's what I was trying to do. On the event graph, I just set it up to a keyboard press for 1. Because if I do film something, I'll film it with, you know, the camera running, and then it'll give me time to change the face just by pressing the button. And then again, I use this multi-gate, which I think is really great, because I can just run through a series of choices and then loop it. So I can just keep running through all these choices. And so what we did was, here we found where it says it's actually an array here of all the face masks. And then here it's just the number of the array, element in the array. And then this just feeds into a set texture parameter value coming off of a material instance, right? So what we did here is all I had to do was get a reference to that material instance and then just duplicate that same thing. Set the texture parameter value, get the item from an array. And before I do that though, what I do is I set whatever element of the mask I want. So I could set this up to run through all 11 of them, or just pick ones that I know I'm going to be using for the story and just change the numbers. So all I have to do is just press the keyboard 1. That's all I have to do. And then I can cycle through these different 5 face masks and then just go with the one that I want. And then once I set the number, then it calls over here and sets the parameter. So I don't have to go on the screen over here, because theoretically I could just change it over here too, but then I'd have to come out of play mode. It'd be kind of awkward. So the way I have it set up is I can change it in the game. So anyway, I just wanted to give you this update on Robot 12.